No, you know, sitting would be better. Here's what I would like to do if I could. Just move this key over a little. Okay, that'd be great. I guess I'll sing the song, that song that we spoke of. It's called The Late Great Johnny Ace. Johnny Ace, I don't know if you're a rock and roll fan, but Johnny Ace was he was a rhythm and blues singer who died in 1954 playing Russian roulette. And this is one of my very early awarenesses of rock and roll and radio. I guess I was just, you know, just listening then. And I remember Alan Freed saying, Johnny Ace is shot himself, and so here's the late great Johnny Ace singing "Pledging My Love," which was his hit, you know. So for years, this title, this thing, the late great Johnny Ace, was bouncing around in my head. And at one point, I considered writing it as a play about Johnny Ace and John Kennedy. And are we in trouble for time?
No.
Oh. So it was Johnny Ace and John Kennedy. And then when John Lennon was killed, he became the third member. And I said, well, I'll write it as a song. And it was a song about the violence that I feel that I've grown up in since I've been just a child. That's really what the song is about. It's called The Late Great Johnny Ace. On a cold December evening, I was walking through the Christmas tide when a stranger came up and asked me if I'd heard John Lennon had died.
Did you know John Lennon? Know him well? Work with him?
No, I knew him. I knew him, but I didn't know him very well. I knew him and Yoko a little bit. My little, well, I shouldn't say that.
Shouldn't say what?
I'm editing myself as I go along. Yeah, we met. I was about to say something.
Well, go ahead and say it.
No, the reason I can't say it is the reason I can't.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. All right, that makes sense.
It's not anything negative, as you can see. Yeah, I'll tell you a Lennon anecdote. Want a Lennon anecdote?
Sure.
We were talking about partnerships. You know, this was maybe 1973 or something like that, and I was having dinner with him and Yoko, as a matter of fact. And so we talked about how did get into how did you do your partnership? How did I do my partnership? And he said his partnership started. He heard from a friend. He had a band in Liverpool, and he heard from a friend that there was this other guy that had another band in Liverpool, and the other guy, of course, is Paul McCartney. And he heard that this band was as good as John's band. So John went over to look at this band to see, just what, to assess the danger level, Came over, he looked at the guy, he said, "Oh, this guy is very good." He said, he's really good. He said, "I better get him in my band." He said, "Wait a minute, can I control him?" "Yeah, I think so." He said, "And I always could because I was 2 years older." He said, "And then we got to a certain point and the age didn't matter, and we couldn't." And I presume that's when they broke up.
Yeah.
Now, Artie is 1 month younger than I am, so pretty much have him on.